Hi there, Gemini. How are you? It's Blue Lucy, and I'm here to do a July 2025 tarot cast for you. So I am first going to get some love oracle cards for you, just to see what kind of themes that you're going to be dealing with for the rest of the month, okay? And then I'm gonna pull some tarot cards to expand on that. So we're gonna get, okay, cool. All right, we have 3 love oracle cards already. Coming out first is presence. So we have presence here. It's kind of a dark card. But there's light above her head. Okay. And then we have protect. Protect and sensuality. So we have those 3 themes coming out, and I like how these 2 are both kind of darker cards, and they're both standing on a landscape. Presence, I'm trying to see if there's water in the background. It almost looks like there is, but in case there isn't, there is water in this one. So very similar cards there. And protect, okay? So let's get some tarot cards before we really dive into that. Let's get a sense of what's coming up first for you. We have sunrise, yay. Oh, I can kind of see through the card. I can see the back of it through the little diamonds there. And then under that is console. So that's coming out first. I'm just going to pull the cards here before we really get into the meanings. And Page of Swords with the King of Pentacles. And I just feel like I need to get like 2 more. Thanks for bearing with me while I pull the cards. This one wants to come out, the Empress. That might be okay. Oh, there's the Magician. Okay. So let's start here. So there might be an energy of feeling better after being comforted. There's not really anything right here, right now. You know what? Let me pull a card for the past, because I feel like there's something from the past that this is referring to, and I just want to kind of see what it is. We have rain. So washing away your worries and cares. Okay. So in the past. Okay. And 8 of Cups. Both very similar color schemes coming out here too. With the past. Okay. So in the past, based off of this reading right here, we have rain, we have the 8 of Cups, so we have walking away from what looks like to be walking away from the 5 of Wands. So you might, there's the energy of some sparring going on, maybe some competition, disagreements, maybe. The 5 of Wands isn't an all in all out fight. It's almost like a like no one's really getting hurt here. They're kind of all tangled up in their sticks, right? So this could be anything from arguments to disagreements to petty like things to light competition. Maybe lots of people vying for something or something like that. But we see either you or an energy of walking away from this, all right? So you're like, all right, enough of this. See ya. I'm going to look for the meaning in life. And just washing away all the cares of this. And that is proving to be a good idea, because either you're making up with someone here, and that's bringing a brighter outlook. Okay, sunrise is the dawn coming up on moving from darkness into light. Okay, moving from sadness into more optimism. Okay. And next we have Page of Swords with the King of Pentacles. So there might be some news coming in the weeks ahead about some kind of stable position. Okay, this could relate to work. Okay, pentacles are very practical matters. There are health, money, career, security, things like that. So you might even be looking for a job here, a better job or something like that. Something, you might be scouting your options, sending resumes out, looking for, this is just an example. So obviously this is a general reading. So put the meanings where they fit for you. And if it doesn't resonate, then leave it behind. You are sovereign in your own life, so you make the choices that are best for you. But yeah, it looks like here there's an energy of scouting for something that's really going to bring you more stability, more fulfillment, making you closer to your goals. And Empress is really nurturing energy, so this is being set up really nicely, growing something here, creating something. And with the Magician next to the Empress, these are major energies right here. So you might be beginning something new, really nurturing something that you're creating right here, and it's growing. So this is really good. So I'm going to refer back to these oracle cards now, these love oracle cards. I feel like I need to bring protect out for this, especially you want to protect your energies. And I'm even getting the sense of, wow, if you are out there scouting for something new, to kind of maybe keep it under wraps. You don't only tell the necessary parties. Okay, so protect your energy, protect your interests. Okay, protect. I'm even hearing protection referring to, like, say you are looking for a new job and you have an interview. Really not being afraid to negotiate. So protecting yourself as you go in, because the better offer you can secure for yourself going into something, that sets you up better for down the road when it's time for raises and things like that. So protect your investments even, okay? And presence, I'm gonna bring presence back here. Bringing your authentic self to the table, okay? And being in the present moment. There's a recently, well, a few years ago now, deceased Buddhist monk named Thich Nhat Hanh. I don't know if you might know of him, but he was a beautiful soul who wrote lots of books on presence and mindfulness, and Peace is Every Step is one of the books that he wrote. And what was the name of another one? That it's something about, oh, I have it. It's been so long since I looked at it, but it's something about, like, it's not wherever you go, there you are, but, well, maybe I'll think of it later, but it has to do, maybe it is pieces every step, like eating a tangerine. To eat a tangerine, you're in the moment. Whatever you're doing, you're in the moment. You have everything in the moment has your full attention. So bringing your full attention to your daily life. And sensuality here, really enjoying yourself, enjoying the finer things in life. Sensuality, of course, can refer to our more sensual nature, intimacy and whatnot, but also really the five senses. And put that with presence, you can really key up your intuition, for example, here, with like sight, smell, taste, hearing, feeling, okay? So presence and sensuality. And making sure you're doing things that bring you joy, okay? And it looks like making time to, like, hang out with your friends, loved ones, lovers, you know. And in this, I'm really noticing that in this card, she's admiring herself in the mirror, okay? So admire what you like about yourself, okay? And play up those things. Play those things up. And going with the job example here, in your resume and in your interviews, really talk yourself up, you know, give yourself credit where credit is due. Don't be afraid of doing that, okay? So let's turn those over. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens after the Empress and the Magician. So you're nurturing something, you're creating something, you're starting something new. And it really looks like it's gonna be a good setup for you. Like the Empress is set. She's like set for life, okay? So it looks like you're really making efforts and moving into something more stable and secure for yourself and creative, something that you can enjoy. After that, we have, there's a lot of, I just did a July general reading. And as I'm going through the signs, doing things, there's similarities that's coming out everywhere. So I encourage you to go look at the July reading if you haven't already. That can add some extra insight to this. But so we have Death, Eight of Pentacles, and Free Mind. So Death is really just, it's a big change. There's a big change happening. There's a bunch of major arcana here. So there might be something major going on. July really is a big month for most of us, for most of the signs, I guess, I want to say. So with this big change, we see you mastering something here. We see you working on something. There's this energy of working on something, even doing things on repeat. Like the figure in this card is making the same coin over and over. And pretty soon it becomes second nature. You're mastering a craft here. You're working towards something. You're working towards something that's going to give you more peace of mind. That's going to set you free a little bit more. So whatever change this is happening that you're working towards is really to free you up. And Judgment here behind all of that is a reckoning. So it's almost like you're getting your due here, or you might have a chance to redo something. Like say, we do have a Mercury retrograde. We have a few retrogrades happening right now. Saturn, I think, is retrograde. I'm not sure if Neptune is, it might be, but Mercury will be soon. So retrogrades are really giving us chances to either revisit something to perfect it, you know. Sometimes they get a bad rap because people are like, oh, problems happen during this, there's communication, whatever, but really we get a chance to reevaluate things and if something needs to be upgraded, it's a good time to do that. So we see you moving into a change, working for a change that's going to free you up. And with the Judgment, I'm really attracted to the trumpet call. So there's almost like a call of attention that's going to come after this. Something is rejuvenated, or you're getting to answer for some things here. Okay, let me see. Let me get an animal oracle card, a spirit animal oracle card to, I want to ask about this change here. Oh, right away, we have horse spirit, freedom is yours. So we have double confirmation, okay, with free mind and horse spirit. Freedom is yours. I don't know if you can see that good enough. Yeah, freedom is yours. So whatever change is happening, it's really to free you up, for your mind, free up your resources a little bit more so you can have more freedom of movement. That's exciting, Gemini. Good for you. Good for you. I want to get one for the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So whatever it is you're scouting for, just for the fun of it, let's see if we can. I'd like to wait for them to fall out. There we go. Cat spirit, independence. Yeah. So you're really moving into something that lets you be more independent. You know, maybe you will bring in more money. Maybe that will allow you to pay your bills and have a little bit left over and save. Okay. Armadillo spirit coming out with set healthy boundaries. Okay, and I'm going to bring up, so there's double confirmation starting to pop up for you now, Gemini, in your spread here. Protect and boundaries. So make sure that you set some healthy boundaries for yourself and be prepared to enforce those. Okay, and the thing about boundaries is sometimes there's pushback, and that's the real test, okay? We can't always expect others to respect our boundaries, but we can respect our own boundaries. So we have to be firm on those. So also, setting boundaries for your energy and your time, but also, again, I really am getting like job or project energy here. And please, of course, apply this energy as it fits for you. But again, knowing your worth, okay, and standing up for that, okay? It's okay to negotiate, okay? Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery, and so is this card. I'm not really sure. Although I do have to say there's something about July, because a mystery came out in another reading too, so it's almost like some things we get to know and other things we don't. So some things we have to live into. They're not able to be known right away. Even if we do tarot readings about them, okay? So life is a mystery. Now I want to clarify that with a tarot card. So Bobcat Spirit. I'm also getting move in silence. I think I said earlier, don't tell too many people your plans until you've already achieved a certain degree of them, okay? Because with the Five of Wands, I'm going to bring that back here. If there is some competition for things like a job or something or whatever, if you and again, talking to the right people is not included in this, but say you're going out for a position of something and you're just mentioning it in a circle of your peers or something, and someone's like, oh, someone hears that and thinks, oh, I'm gonna go out for it too, or I'm gonna I don't know, you never know what people say or whatever. But this just, and Queen of Wands is really coming in my head right now. So drawing things to you, but also, yeah, it's kind of like do your thing and then announce it when it's grown, okay? So the Empress is growing something here. So don't let too many plans out too soon, because when that happens, sometimes it can slow the energy down. That's what I'm trying to say. So in order to keep your momentum, don't tell anyone more than is necessary, okay? So you can really develop what you're going for here, and you increase your chances of achieving it, okay? With Bobcat Spirit there. I do, also observing. I'm really, look at those eyes. Four of Pentacles, yeah. This is really keeping something under wraps, okay? Keep your cards close to your chest, okay? Until you are closer to reaching your goal. So what is the outcome of July? At the end of July, what can we see for Gemini here? Knight of Swords and the Chariot. Okay, there's movement happening at the end of July. Knight of Swords and the Chariot are both cards of action, of movement. Knight of Swords is bringing in information here. Swift movement, there's communication happening. Knights often have messages that they deliver. They have an objective that they're achieving. Look, he's facing the Chariot. So it's almost like two things are coming and they're meeting in the middle. So you're two parties arriving to meet the destination, whatever that might mean for you. Some people say that the Chariot's one of the fastest cards in the deck, but it's a vehicle for movement. But oftentimes in the cards, the Chariot is kind of still in the moment. In some cards I've seen, they're moving a little bit, but the Knight of Swords feels faster than the Chariot to me. But whatever it is, there's information moving towards something that will take you places. Okay, Gemini, and I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy to see that. So this will set you free in a nice way. So that is something I think you can feel good about, and I'm happy to deliver that message for you. So Thanks for joining me. If you liked this message, please do me a favor and hit the like button, share, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you feel like it. Let me know how this resonated for you. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you another time.